I'm Rachel Feldman. Thanks so much for joining VVH on our Week 3 coverage of Bridgehampton Polo. Everyone came out and braved the 10% chance of rain to watch this game, so join us as we follow along. So we are here with Chris Delgado, who is not only a polo player today, but is the owner of Circa, and that's the field we're playing on today. How does it feel to be playing on your own field?
A lot of extra pressure. It can't look bad today.
No, you really can't. It would be embarrassing for everyone.
Definitely.
Tell us a little bit about Circa.
Circa is the largest buyer of jewelry from the general public in the United States and the world. We have offices throughout the U.S. and Hong Kong and Europe. And what we are is a very upscale alternative to the auction houses. We buy everything from diamonds to watches to estate jewelry from people who just are no longer wearing what they have.
And you are no longer wearing any jewelry today because you are playing polo.
That's correct.
With your own team, the Circa team.
Yes, I am.
How are you feeling today about your team and about your preparation for today's game?
You know, we have an amazing team. Last year was our first year at Bridgehampton. We made it all the way to the finals, which is almost unheard of. So we came back with the same team this year. I'm really happy and excited to get going.
Who are your horses that you're counting on today?
Oh my God. Top one is Playgirl, who I love very much, and she's fantastic. I love to play her. Another one is Torta, means cake in Spanish, and she's great also. So.
What do you think is more important, the horse or the player? Who has to be really good? Because sometimes I feel like people say, we had really good horses, that's why we won. Is it more horse or more player that makes a great polo team?
It is the horses. I mean, if you're a terrible player, no matter what horse you're on, it doesn't help. But you could be the greatest player in the world, and if you're not on a really good horse, you're not going to do anything.
So you have really good horses today.
We're all always struggling to get better and better horses. That's one of the challenges of the game. So I have a couple of really good ones that I like very much.
So we are here with player Mariano Gonzalez, who's on team Equuleus. I just learned how to pronounce that. And today is your first day playing in Bridgehampton or no?
No, this is our third game. We played 2 already, we won, so this is going to be our third game. Hopefully we can do good.
And how do you feel about the Circa field that you're playing on right now?
It's a really good team. Really good team. They are just played the last game. They played really well, and it's a tough team. We'll see. We'll see how we do.
Did you bring a lot of horses with you this time?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite?
I have many, but there's a white one that I really like. White.
It's a mare.
Mare.
The girls are the best, right? Are some of your horses related to each other? There's families of horses, right? Doesn't that happen?
There are some, yeah. Especially the ones, well, obviously coming from my breeding, they're related. So I have some, yeah, maybe 50%.
Where are you from?
Argentina.
That's where a lot of polo players are from.
Most of them, yeah.
And is your family a polo family?
Yeah, I'm 4th generation.
Wow.
Yeah. Fourth, yeah.
Are you going to pass this on?
Yeah, I am. I'm in the process. So I guess he likes it so far. So I guess.
Your son?
Yeah.
He's over there?
That's the little one on the left there. So he's always with
a
a
man.
mallet in the hand. So I guess he'll do it.
He was born with a mallet in his hand.
Basically. Yeah, exactly. That's the idea.
So this is a beautiful, calm, windy day. It's been unbelievably hot the last couple of games. How do you feel about working in this kind of weather?
This is perfect. It couldn't be better. Yeah, I'd rather have a day like this than those boiling days. You know, today is perfect for the sport, for sure.
And you've been training a lot and working during the week, games during the week?
That's a personal trainer, so yeah. yeah, we have. Yeah,
what does he put you through?
Bunch of stuff, yeah. We work out basically like 45 minutes a day. Not every day. The days we have games, we don't, but tomorrow we'll be there again, I guess.
Really? Even after you win today, well, you're going to have to
If we are lucky enough to win, we don't have it. But if we lose, it's going to be like an hour and a half at least. So we better try to win today.
No, I think you're going to do really well. How do you feel? Feel good?
I think we have been playing good, organized and good, but every game is different. So we try to keep our organization going and see how it goes.
We're here with umpire Kevin Fawcett. Now, our viewers only see you on Saturdays at the polo games, but you're here all week. So tell us how the season is going.
It's going pretty good so far. You know, a lot of games. We're keeping pretty busy.
Who's the team to watch out for?
White Birch has been playing really well, and so has Circa.
And they're playing on their own field, so maybe they have a little bit of advantage.
Could be too, yeah, you never know.
What do you think about today's game?
Should be good. Should be a tight one. Hopefully they'll concentrate and play hard and, put on a good show.
And you know these players pretty well, so when you're looking to see for safety reasons, you know who to look out for and what horses are a little crazy. And
Well, everybody starts every game with a clean slate. You know, we don't worry about the past or past plays. We just call it fair, you know.
how did you get involved with the sport?
I played for a lot of years and then started umpiring professionally about 6 years ago. So.
Do you ever now and then jump into a game?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, once in a while, yeah. I miss it.
You do?
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to take a playing jersey off and put one of these on, you know. It's a lot more fun to play.
But you are very, very good at your job, and I know the players really appreciate you.
Well, hopefully they do.
Well,
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, you know.
we're here with our favorite announcer. Today we have Circa team playing on the Circa field.
Yes.
What do you think of that?
Well, it's great that our sponsor, Chris Delgato, today is going to be a part of the main Saturday game, and they're having a good team. They won a good game the game before against White Birch during the week. These are like the quarterfinals. Most likely both teams are qualified for the semifinals on Wednesday, and we expect a great game today.
Yeah. How's the season been going so far?
So far so good. We haven't missed a Saturday. That is our main purpose, to promote polo. The competition is very, very good, and it's been a really high-class polo.
What do you think about the teams today and how they're going to do?
It's going to be a very close game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they haven't played here often, the other team.
No, they've been playing for many, many years, Equuleus here. What happens is not all the time they get to play on a Saturday. We give them a chance every Saturday. We have 6 main teams, so this is the 3rd Saturday. So these are the 2 teams who have not played the Saturday. So with now, everybody has played a main Saturday game.
All the teams that are playing have played on a Saturday. Who do you think is the player to look out for out of all the teams?
Well, I will watch for Circa Magula Brida and for Equuleus Mariano Gonzalez.
We interviewed Mariano. He seemed great, and we actually saw his son as well. So he's somebody to look out for, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
very strong player.
Oh, well, then I'm definitely excited to see him play. Well, thank you so much. We're excited to see how the game goes.
Thank you, and enjoy the game, and welcome to the Bridgehampton Polo Club. And now we're going to go through introductions of the teams. In the black jerseys, the Circa team. Number 1, Chris Delgado. Number 2, Guille Agüero. Let's get a big hand to these guys. Number 3, Magula Prida. Number 4, Martin Pepa. For the white team, the Equuleus team, number 1, Chris Kempson. There you go. Number 2, Mariano Obregon. Number 3, Mariano Gonzalez. And number 4, Joe Di Mena. And pairs of this afternoon, Kevin Fawcett and Horton Schwartz. We want to thank the Hampton magazine, Deborah Halper, publisher from the Hamptons and Gotham magazine, Samantha Youngs, editor-chief and Hamptons Gotham magazine, for bringing our actress and television host, Beth Stern. Dale, do it.
You ready?
You're ready to go. Thank you.
Thank you.
As you see, Circa started with 1 goal difference because there are 19 handicap team, and Equuleus on the white, there are 20. And we have a whistle. So Equuleus, being 20, gives the black team 1 goal to start to make it even on the handicap system. From the spot, for Circa, Magula Prida. He brings the ball, flies down the field, going through traffic. He's going the coast-to-coast play, but there is Mariano Gonzalez to stop him with a beautiful open back shot, putting the ball on the boards. Pepa with a beautiful tail shot, picked up again by Mariano Gonzalez. He's all over the field, and he's bringing the ball. Nice, cool, calm, and collected. Mariano Gonzalez hits the long ball. They're fighting and bumping, going to the ball. Martin Pepa takes him and leaves the ball to Guille Agüero. Guille Agüero with a tail shot, but it's intercepted by Mariano Gonzalez. Passes the ball for Equuleus, and it gets her again. Mariano Gonzalez picks up his head, delivers a pass, bounces out of a horse, and Martin Pepa has the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds.
So we are here with the beautiful Beth Stern, who threw out the first ball of the game.
I was really good.
You were. It was really, the players were watching you and they were like, oh man,
Yeah.
we had no idea.
I was great.
How did you get involved with Bridgehampton Polo?
I work very closely with Hamptons magazine. I was just on their cover a couple weeks ago, and Deborah Halbert called and asked, and I said, gosh, what an honor. I love Bridgehampton Polo every year. Horses are magnificent, and I got the chance to meet some of the jockeys. It's an honor.
You're a big animal lover. Do you own horses?
I don't. I always loved horses, and I rode a lot when I was younger, but no, cats and dogs, and if I had the chance to get a horse, I probably would open my heart up to a horse. Maybe a rescue.
Do they have rescue horses?
There's a lot of horse rescues out. The Amaryllis Equine Rescue is actually out here. Yeah, there are a lot of horses that need.
That's beautiful. What else are you doing this summer? Give us an
Oh my
update.
gosh, just relaxing. I'm actually on my way to Exhale Spa's Core Fusion class, where I'm hosting a class to benefit the Wildlife Rescue Center of the Hamptons. So I'm off to exercise for the animals right now, in my eyelashes.
That's amazing. Well, have a great class, and thank you so much for talking.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Thanks.
5 minutes on the clock, and Magula Prida to bring it in. Magula Prida to Guille Agüero. Guille Agüero overrides Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa with the ball in the air. He coming through. Martin Pepa, 5-goal player from Argentina, is racing down the field. Martin Pepa puts the ball on the 60 yards. Hits a deep neck shot. The ball is going, and it just goes wide. What a beautiful run by Martin Pepa.
We are here with national anthem singer Sekan Simbla, who sang so beautifully.
Thank you.
Tell us about your career and what's going on.
Oh, thank you. Well, right now I'm working on releasing my new single called Warrior with DJ Serge Negri. And most recently I was in Fela on Broadway.
Wow.
Hair on Broadway, The Color Purple, Wicked, lots of Broadway shows. I'm a Broadway girl.
And how did you get involved with Bridgehampton Polo?
Well, a friend of mine knew some people that were over at Niche and Hamptons magazine, and so they invited me to come out, and I'm so excited. I wanted to get out of the city, and it's nice to be out here. It's beautiful out here. The horses look beautiful. The guys on the horses look beautiful. It's really great.
Ain't that the truth? Is this your first time out in the Hamptons?
I came out for New Year's Eve a couple of years ago. Joy Fatone had a big party or something, but for me, just out here like this, yeah.
And so your style.
My first polo match, actually, yes.
What do you think so far?
I'm excited.
So your style is Broadway, but what's your own personal, when you're doing your own record, what's your own personal style?
Oh, well, my music, I kind of fuse pop music, dance music, soulful house, and R&B. So I'm working with a couple of producers right now, and I'm excited about my new music. My song Warrior is coming out, and I'm really excited about it because I want to be really positive with the song. It's about the everyday warrior who's out there living life and just trying to make it, you know.
Where can we look for your music?
You can go to my website, sekansimbla.com. You can also go to bamboosounds.net. And you can also get my music on iTunes. I'm on the Hair soundtrack, the Fela soundtrack. Just Google me and all kinds of stuff will come up.
That's amazing. And your performance was beautiful. I actually had goosebumps. So did a bunch of women that were sitting next to me. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you. I want to just say a special hello to Edwin D'Angelo, who gave me a dress for today. And
he gave you this dress?
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're wearing Edwin D'Angelo original. So yeah, he dresses me a lot. He dressed me for the Tony Awards, and he's been really, really good for me. And he's got his new line coming out, so really excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
Chris Kempson with a strong head looking for Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez and his dark gray mare, Carbonera. He reaches, and what a pass by Mariano Gonzalez, putting the ball in front of the goal, and the white team is flying down the field. Chris Kempson on the near side, and what a goal! Golazo! Chris Kempson on the near side under the neck. 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. We have a tie ball game, and the clock is ticking down.
So we're here with Shamina Abbas, who is the coordinator of the entire event, right?
It feels that way at this moment. Yes, I have an amazing team here that are rocking and rolling. But yes, we are the new team that are running the show at Bridgehampton Polo. Very excited to do so.
And how did you get all your sponsors and everyone involved?
Well, Blue Star Jets have been involved in sponsorship here at Bridgehampton Polo for quite a while. We brought in one of our absolute favorite companies, Circa, which we're very excited about having them. It's the first time that they've sponsored the field. So as you can see, the field is named after Circa, and what more of an appropriate day today, of course, with Circa winning. So it was a very exciting game.
And how do you feel that this is the third game of the event? How do you feel it's going so far?
So far, so good. It's a beautiful crowd. We've dramatically dropped the numbers of people that were attending before. In the past, it's been about 2,000 people that come to the tent. So bear this in mind. It's the same size tent, but it's only about 500 people in there. So we have these beautiful little, big lounges, and people can relax and move around a little bit easier and not have sweaty, hot people rubbing up against each other.
It's definitely more accessible and more comfortable with a fewer amount of people. And I think you really get people that are interested in seeing polo, right?
Well, that's the thing. Yes, we're here to share the sport with people and get more people interested in the sport. That's our overall objective. So the lounges encourage that. People are sitting and looking at the field, and they're asking questions, and there are players walking around answering questions wherever possible. Nothing wrong with a few gorgeous polo players walking around to answer your dumb questions.
And you play polo yourself, or you're starting to play polo yourself, right?
Yes, starting is the operative word there. I've been taking lessons for about a year, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I figured if you can't beat them, join them, and it's certainly helped me figure out what's going on in the field a little bit better. Now I actually have to do it myself. So
you've just recently started playing polo, but how long have you been riding?
Well, I grew up riding as a kid, but I hadn't ridden in about 20 years, and so I picked it back up again last year, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So. Yeah.
We love this event. We're so happy that we get to cover it, and you just put together such an amazing, it's just such a fun Saturday to come, and thank you so much for putting it all together.
Thank you for being here.
From the 30 yards, Chris Kempson. Looks like a penalty 3 from the 40 yards. Chris Kempson. As you notice, one of the players of Circa came from behind the back line trying to stop the ball, but the ball went over his head, and they score. It's Equuleus 2, Circa 1. We reach the 32nd. We will blow the first horn, and then we'll have 30 seconds more to play unless the ball goes out of bounds or is a goal. If there's a foul, we keep playing. 30 seconds on the clock. The ball is passed there to Kempson. Kempson is trying to reach it on the air, and we have a whistle. 22 seconds. Now possession of the ball for Circa. Magula Prida. Brings it in, bounces out of a back leg of a horse. Now Chris Kempson have the play. Now he gets by the two black players and picks it up in there. Chris Kempson, and it's pushed there by Martin Pepa that clears out with a near side back shot. Pass to there to Guille Agüero. And that concludes the jacket y música maestro.
We're here with Neil Hirsch, who is actually one of the founders of Bridgehampton Polo once upon a time, right?
That is correct.
And you were a polo player for many years.
I was.
Have you been following the game since you've retired?
Oh, yes. I come to all the games. I was away for the first couple of weeks, but now I'm back, and I absolutely follow all the games.
During the midweek games, not just the weekend games?
Oh, yes. If I'm out here. I like the midweek games as much as the weekend games.
And who's your favorite team?
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't want to pick any favorites.
Okay, who's your favorite player?
Nacho Figueres.
Right, mine too.
Yeah.
And it has nothing to do with how attractive he is at all, for me.
Not for me neither.
So we have in common.
Yes.
And how has your summer been going so far?
It's been beautiful. I've been away for a couple of weeks in Europe, but I'm back, and the Hamptons are the best.
What else have you been doing?
I've been on my boat a bit and watching polo, playing golf.
I want your life.
Yeah, okay.
Except for the golf. If it could be like, working out at the gym, I'd take your life.
Well, you work out at the gym while I play golf. How's that?
He said it. It's going to happen. Thank you so much for talking with us.
My pleasure.
Magu Laprida to hit it from the 40 yards. Magu hits it, picks it up, and it goes through. Magu Laprida looks over his shoulders, backs it away with a beautiful pass, looking for Guijaguero, and Chris Kempson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Ball is in play. Martin Pepa and Chris Kempson. Chris Kempson takes a man, backs the ball. Turn quickly to look for the ball is Guijaguero. Backs it away. And now Martin Pepa is alone. Takes it on the near side. Back there by Mariano Gonzalez. Turn quickly. And now Equuleus has the possession of the ball. Chris Kempson looking over the shoulder, now releasing the ball for a pass. What a beautiful pass. And we have a race downfield. And it's picked there by Marianito Obregón. What a pickup in the air. Mariano Obregón is going to goal. Touch it nice and easy, and the ball goes wide.
We're here with Nancy Singer, who is the owner of Turtle Crossing, delicious restaurant that we actually profiled last week. But this week, there's so much more to talk about. What are you guys serving today?
Oh, today we're serving a luscious beet salad with grilled chicken, our famous cornbread, and chocolate chip cookies that are miniature, and they're yum, yum, yum.
Oh my God, they're delicious. I just ate one, and I will now be stuffing my purse with the rest of them. How's the summer been going at Turtle Crossing?
Excellent. We made a lot of changes this year. We've got the old, which is the barbecue, brisket and pork and ribs and chicken that we smoke. And then we brought in a lot of new things, grilled artichokes and white bean chicken chili dip. Oh, yum. And we also brought in a lot of fish, some raw ceviche, and it's going really well. We decorated the inside because it had been 17 years and it needed a little refreshing. People are very, very happy. We take reservations. Come on in.
Great. We definitely will. And how's it been going at Bridgehampton Polo?
Oh, wonderful. We enjoyed it last week. People are great. The polo's wonderful. And then they wanted us to come back, and so we were just so pleased to put back into the community.
Absolutely. We're so glad. We're so glad that you're here. It's delicious. Definitely check out Turtle Crossing, and thank you so much, Nancy.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. It was a pleasure. Have a nice day.
The ball is placed from midfield, 150 yards to go. Some of the players take the opportunity to change and get on a fresh horse. And the ball is in play, umpire says. Mariano Gonzalez with a nice pass to Marianito Obregón, picked there by Guijaguero. Chris Kempson goes through the pack, slows down, keeps it in play, and puts it through. Equuleus 3, Circa 2. They're back in the center of field. They switch direction. Mariano Gonzalez gets the ball already thrown, and it's back there by Magu Laprida. Picked there by Guijaguero. And we have a whistle. Chris Canson with a precise pass to Mariano Gonzalez. Guille Agüero. And we just slept. Everything's okay. ¿Estás bien, negro? And here it comes back into the field. Let's get a big hand for Guille Agüero. What a warrior. And the ball is back in play. Mariano Gonzalez gets quickly out of the throw and is back there by Guille Agüero again. Passing the ball to Magula Prida is hooked there by Mariano Obregón. Martin Pepa, back set, and the ball goes out of bounds, heads up. Guille Agüero opens it up for Circa, but is picked up quickly by Mariano Gonzalez passing the ball to Mariano Obregón, but is picked there by Chris Delgato. Chris Delgato is riding full speed down the field. Chris Delgato and Mariano Gonzalez, they bump, and Mariano Gonzalez clears it with a beautiful near side back shot. Backed out of there by Chris Campson, putting the ball back in the center of the field. Martin Pepa pushes with Mariano Gonzalez, leave the goal for Magula Prida gets inside of the 30, keeps it under the ball and rolling. Goal for Circa. And that concludes the second checker in Música Maestro.
We are here with Todd Rome, who is the president of Blue Star Jets. It's one of the sponsors of Bridgehampton Polo. And this has been a very exciting and dramatic game. What do you think of what's been going on?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, this weekend is even better than it was last weekend. And the fact that it's a little cooler out makes it more enjoyable.
Much more enjoyable. And tell us a little bit about Blue Star Jets.
Blue Star Jets is the largest air charter broker in the world. We sponsor tons of events all around the globe. This is one of our favorites. I happen to have a house here in Bridgehampton, so I love it here. We've been involved for many, many years. It's our exact demographic. We bring our clients, we entertain, and we've been doing this for years, and we have fun every time.
And you have the most adorable hats, which I haven't received one yet, and I'm wondering why.
Well, you can have a hat.
Thank you. And you've been enjoying your summer so far?
Oh my God, the weather's been great. The Hamptons is awesome. It seems more crowded this year than ever.
It is, but it's too bad that you haven't had a chance to get a tan.
Yeah, well, I do work on the tan, as you can see.
Looks good on you, Todd.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thanks so much for talking with us.
Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
The ball is in play. Backed out of there by Guille Agüero. Martin Pepa avoids the hook. Hits it under the neck. Martin Pepa once again. What a shot by Martin Pepa. And what a goal. What a goal by Martin Pepa. Circa 4, Equuleus 3. It was like a penalty 2 from the 30 yards. Undefended goal. They cannot stand in front of the goal post, neither come from the side. Magula Prida. He swings and puts it through. Circa 5, Equuleus 3.
So we are here with Mike and Marina Levitas, who are the stars of the new Lifetime TV show Russian Dolls. Tell me about your show.
Our show is the most amazing, most unique, most anticipated experience that people are talking and buzzing about for years. We started shooting a year and a half ago. We are the talk of the town. There's so much controversy. Some call it the new housewife, some call it the New Jersey Shore. The secret is we're everything all in one. So it's going to be something for everybody, and you all have to tune in at 10:30 on Lifetime this Thursday, August 11th, straight after Project Runway.
And you're on the show as well, Mike.
Correct. But she's the main star. I'm supporting cast.
Oh, I I see. So what? So if
all the spotlights.
it follows your life, or what does it follow?
It follows our life, our business. Rasputin Restaurant on Brooklyn, on Coney Island Avenue. We are the most famous Russian nightclub in the world. And it's drama, it's family, it's everything all in one.
Well, we're excited to see it, so we'll check it out on Lifetime.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
And the ball is in play. Guillermo. Guillermo very quickly out of the throw-in. Picked there by Magula Prida. Magula Prida slows down. Mariano Obregón changes direction of the play. Backed out of there by Circa team. And now we have a whistle. Mariano Obregón. Mariano Obregón. Not the shot he was looking for. Chris Kempson. Backset and the ball goes out of bounds. A minute and 22 seconds on the clock. Circa 5, Equuleus 3. They're back in play. What a pass. Guillermo. Guillermo. Leaves it for Chris Delgado. Chris Delgado puts it on the stirrup of Magula Prida. Magula Prida picks it up in the air. Leaving the ball for Guillermo. Guillermo leaves it for Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa slows down. Picks up the head. Shoots at goal. And the ball goes wide. And that concludes the checker. Música Maestro. Please join us on the field with the traditional stump divots. Put the field back together.
With some of the real fans of polo, and we caught them stomping divots, which you did beautifully. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're enjoying from the game today?
I just love the power of the horses going by and the gorgeous bodies that are riding the horses. It's very exciting, and you hear a little bit of Spanish, and that's good too.
And you, sir?
We just came from Argentina, and we just love the gachos, you know, and we saw some polo, and this is unbelievable. By the way, that's my wife. Could you take her picture, please?
And Mrs. Love, how are you enjoying the game?
We love it. We come every year. We're here from California, and this is one of the highlights of being in the Hamptons for the summer.
Wow. And Mr. Love?
I like the excitement. It's very exciting, the polo matches, and it's nice to watch the girls walking around also during the matches.
This is going to be on television?
So we're here with Julian and Michelle Murray, who have been watching the game intently and eating their wine and cheese. Who are you rooting for today?
Well, actually, I was coming here for somebody else, but Circa right now, today.
Who did you think was going to be here?
Blackwatch.
But you're very happy that Circa's here, right?
Absolutely.
On the Circa field. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely, yes. Very much so.
And what do you think of the game, Michelle?
Oh, I think polo is exciting, you know, no matter who's playing.
I enjoy watching it.
It's true. I mean, the horses are gorgeous, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't really know what's going on, it's fun to watch.
That's right. Well, you pay attention. It's very exciting, I think.
Good. And you guys are locals here? Or?
Yeah, we're locals from East Quogue.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
How long have you lived out here?
Since '76. I would say that's local.
I would say you're pretty much local. We're here with Mr. Ford, and he is going to tell me his recap of the game. Go ahead.
Recap of the game.
You've been intently paying attention, right?
I have, but I could tell you this. I don't know the name of any of the players. I knew Nacho, though, even though he's not playing today. I do know him. As far as the recap of the game, we saw a couple scores down here. A gentleman got hurt or fell. That was actually a nice, that would be a what they call a sports center.
Highlight?
Sports center highlight. That's what that would be right over there. Other than that, the Amarula's been really good right here. Where is it? Amarula's been fabulous. You know, Amarula's been great. Great conversations with Anthony over here.
And do you go to the games often?
I come once a year. Last year I came for the last game of the season. This is our first time this year, so hopefully we can make another game. But we make it a family tradition to come every year.
Listen, play. Guillermo with a back shot. Magula Prida and Mariana Gonzalez pushing hard. Mariana Gonzalez steals it away. Mariana Gonzalez backs it and the ball bounces out of Magul's horse. Magula Prida's going by Mariana Gonzalez, but not enough. And to clear the danger situation, Chris Kempson on his favorite pony, Cinderella. What a shot! And we have a race downfield. Mariana Gonzalez and Guillermo and Martin Pepa. Mariana Gonzalez leaves the ball and is picked up quickly by Magula Prida. Magula Prida passing the ball to Guillermo. There we have a race downfield. Guillermo and Mariano Obregón. Guillermo slowing down, flying over the ball, and is taken away there by Chris Kempson, and the ball goes out of bounds. That's what I was telling you before. You got to pay attention. The ball will go over the sideline, and it may hit you, and it's a hard plastic ball. Penalty from the spot for the Equuleus team. Mariano Gonzalez. He passes the ball to the left, looking for Chris Kempson. Chris Kempson flying down the field with Martin Pepa. He switches direction. He goes to the inside of the field. He looks over the shoulder, picks it up in the air. Chris Kempson trying to keep control of the ball. Scoops it and leaves it for Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez breaks the Mariano on the shot. Now Marianito Obregón hits it under the neck, and what a shot by Mariano Obregón, and what a golazo! Gol de Mariano Obregón. To the center of the field, the switch direction, Mariano Gonzalez picks it up quickly out of the throw-in, looking for Mariano Obregón. Mariano Gonzalez still in play, backed out of there from Kempson, intercepted by Guillermo. Guillermo gets it under the stomach of the horse, and really hard pushes on the near side. Picked there by Mariano Obregón. And is quickly turned there by Magula Prida. Magula Prida and his little chestnut pony. He's all over the field this afternoon. No. Ambulance, please. He's okay. Ambulance, please. Nancy, vamos. We have a doctor on the field looking after the horses. Everything's okay. And we're going to get ready in a few moments to continue the fourth chapter Circa 5, Equuleus 4.
We're here with Michael Barrico, the owner of Certified and a player in last week's game. And some action just went down on the field. Can you explain to our viewers what just happened?
Yeah, we had Guiche Guerrero. He's a real warrior out there. And actually his horse, I think, just snapped the front left leg. And he actually went over, hit his shoulder. And like all polo players, we all have serious injuries. You always worry about how he's doing and, of course, how the horse is doing. So the horse is taken away, and he's actually back out there now playing.
So how do you, as a polo player, how do you feel when that happens to your horse and you have to get on another horse and get back out there?
Well, you know, it's a sport, and of course you feel for the horse. That's the first thing, but you still have to, play the game, and that's the tough part of this sport. There's a lot of injuries with the players and the horses, and it's real tough.
Especially because you have connections with these horses because they're your horses.
Exactly, yeah. These horses are with you for years, and you play them, every other day, and you get connected to them. And they're important. Yeah.
But he's back out there, and I think he's doing pretty well now.
Yeah, he's out there now. I actually just heard him carrying the ball, so he's doing it. That's him, Guiche Guerrero.
Well, we're glad he's back out. And are you enjoying the game so far?
I am. Yeah, I'm getting over a tough loss we had yesterday. And but anyway, that's the way it goes. Next Friday we have our next game, so we're going to try and rebound and play a good one then.
Good luck. We're excited.
And the ball is in play. Mariano Obregón backs it away. Picked there by Martin Pepa with another back shot. Mariano Obregón changes the line. Keeps it under control. Hits a beautiful press trying to reach Chris Campson. Chris Campson leaves the play. The ball gets out of the arm, gets it out of the air by Mariano Obregón. What a shot by Mariano Obregón. It's backed out of the air by Guiche Guerrero. To get there first to the ball is Mariano Gonzalez with a clear tail shot. Quickly anticipated by Magula Prida. Magula Prida gets to the ball. Martin Pepa is trying to stop Mariano Obregón to push for the line. And Magula Prida gets away in the turn. Magula Prida changes pace. Slows down, leaves the ball for Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa takes it to the open field. Slows down. Brings it back again to the right. Leaves the ball for Magula Prida. Magula Prida hits it back again. And what a play by the Circa team. And there is Martin Pepa with a nick shot. Mariano Gonzalez backs it away. Looking for Chris Campson. The ball over right. Back there by Guiche Guerrero. Intercepted by Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez with a long pass to Chris Campson. Chris Campson with the bare ball. Chiche area by Chris Campson. Slows down. Guiche Guerrero goes to the ball. And it's backed out of there by Magula Prida. To get there first to the ball is Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez looks over the shoulder. Backs it away. And we have a whistle. 31 seconds. 1 second to the first bell. And Magula Prida doesn't wait any time. First bell, 30 seconds on the clock. Magula Prida changes direction, trying to go through traffic, weaving through traffic. Magula Prida. He abandoned the line and left the line for Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez picks it up in the air on the near side. Mariano Gonzalez hits it. And it's out of bounds. And the end of the fourth checker. Música Maestro.
You're watching Bridgehampton Polo on Hamptons Television. Stay tuned for more.
Magula Prida. He swings. Not the shot he was looking. It's stopped there by Mariano Obregón. Mariano Obregón. He fakes the run and hits the ball. Looking for Mariano Gonzalez. Pushing hard downfield. Mariano Gonzalez reaching Chris Campson. That picks it up quickly on the near side. They're flying down the field. Guiche Guerrero clears it out of the next shot. Guiche Guerrero and Mariano Gonzalez take the curves very quickly. Picked there by Magula Prida. Magula Prida sweeping it and bringing it back again. Marian Obregon trying to take him. Magula Prida goes by. What a run by Magula Prida. And it's backed out of there by Mariano Gonzalez. They battle the ball. And Agüero hits it forward. And Agüero on the near side. And it's picked there by Chris Kempson. Clear the danger for Equuleus. Chris Kempson stopping and turning and changing the pace and direction of the play. Chris Kempson looking for Mariano Gonzalez. Mariano Gonzalez trying to see what Guille Agüero does with the ball. Guille Agüero, do not miss that back shot and change the direction of the play. Martin Pepa gets there quickly to the boards. Martin Pepa taps at one, tries to go by Mariano Obregon, and he does. Martin Pepa swings it. What a goal, Martin Pepa! The throw-in signals his players to attack, releases the ball, and Chris Council putting pressure on Circa, backed out of there by Martin Pepa. Picked to get clipped by Magula Prida. Magula Prida. Bang! Magula Prida trying to pass the ball to Guille Agüero. Obregon gets there first to the ball. Back set away. And it's back there by Guille Agüero. Look at the mayor of Pepa stopping and keeping play. Martin Pepa trying to go through traffic. Gets hooked at the last moment. Magula Prida gets hooked with Joe Di Mena. Mariano Obregon. Backed out of there by Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa looking for his black teammates. And there is Marianito Obregon flying down the field. Is he going to pass? And they fly down and they pass and they run and they're going dead to the ball. And Mariano Obregon is at the last moment. Martin Pepa backs it away. And we have a whistle. Looks like we have a penalty from the spot in favor of Equuleus. To do the honors. ¿Cómo se llama la yegua negra esa que jugaste? And a goal for Equuleus. And the ball is in play. Mariano Gonzalez. Backed out of there by Martin Pepa. Picked up by Magula Prida keeps control of the play. Magula Prida hits it under the neck for Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa from the 6-yard hits it with the first intention, and the ball is going, and it goes wide. And that concludes the Chaqueri Música Maestro.
We are here with artist Kevin Berlin, and you have something opening right now you want to tell us about.
It's true. 15 years, 15 solo shows, RVS Fine Art across from the Paris Museum.
Wow.
The new show is called Cash and Carry. And if you see the invitation, there's a dollar bill with a piece of bubble gum stuck to it.
Why is that? What does that represent?
Well, my friend Nancy was chewing up a piece of bubble gum, and I happened to live in Florence, Italy, and I had a couple of US dollars on the table. I must have just unpacked. Yeah. Suddenly, Nancy, she's from Savannah, Georgia, spits out the gum, puts it on a dollar, and starts crumpling it up. And I said, Nancy, what are you doing? Yeah. And she said, oh, it's just a dollar. Of course, if you've been living in Italy and watching the dollar go like this and this and this and the euro go like this, then you would understand Nancy's thought. But what really crushed me, what really made me think something was different is it's not the 100-penny value, but that's the founder of our country. There's poor George with pink bubblegum stuck to his nose. So that was sort of the start of the show. But my main work is about people's secrets. There's certain things you wouldn't tell your mother.
Yeah.
You wouldn't tell your best friend. I hope you're not listening to this. But you might tell a stranger on a train or even at a polo match.
Yeah.
Or you might tell me.
Yeah.
And then you might end up in a painting. So I'd probably ask you the question, what would you never do, but you'd secretly like to? And if you scan the crowd here in the polo match, I bet there's a lot of things that people would secretly like to do that you're probably not going to find out, even with that microphone.
I feel the same way. I feel like I say things in front of the camera that I would never say to my family at dinner because I would be humiliated. But I let all the viewers of VVH know all my dirty laundry.
Oh, well, I think that's very appropriate. And it's not just here. It's not just this polo match. And it's not just a polo match in New Jersey or the one on ice in San Moritz.
Yeah.
I've show in Shanghai, China. I've had shows in Kiev, and I'm based in Florence, Italy as well. And you'll find the things that people are most terrified of.
Yeah.
You've seen them in horror movies, or the most exciting thing someone can imagine, even in a sensual way. There's something universal about it.
Yeah.
Someone from a different background, a different education, a different way of life, even a different language, can look at the painting and they can go, "Oh my God, how did you know?" That's what I felt.
And the ball is in play. Mariano Gonzalez knocks it in. Quickly a pass to Mariano Obregón. Mariano Obregón slows down. Changes the direction of the play. Decides to go across the field. He's flying down the field. Mariano Obregón. Dale, dale, dale. Bang! Hits at the first intention to Chris Canson with the ball on the 30 yard. He's flying down the field to tie the gap. He touches it. Chris Canson, go, go, go. And Magula Prida gets it out, and we have a whistle for a safety. The ball is quickly picked there by the throw by Martin Pepa. Martin Pepa reaches Magula Prida on his gray mare. The ball overrides and is backed out of there by Chris Campson. Picked up quickly by Mariano Gonzalez, and we have a whistle. I have very good news. Catch the Bridgehampton Polo games on the Hamptons television. If you have Cablevision, channel 78. If you have Verizon FiOS, channel 14, or on the web at www.vvh.com, tune in and watch the game. What these guys are doing a great job putting it on TV in the Hamptons for us. Hampton Television, thank you very much. From the 40 yards, penalty 3. A player can come from the side. Magula Prida. Magula Prida swings, puts it up in the air, and is it. Magula Prida keeps the difference of 1 goal and puts it back on the scoreboard. Circa 8, Equuleus 7. Magula Prida. He swings, he puts the ball up in the air, and what a goal. Magula Prida. Penalty from the spot. In favor again for Circa. With 2 minutes on the clock. Magula Prida puts it in. And Circa 10. Equuleus 7. Backed out of there by Mariano Obregón. First to get to the ball is Guichaguero. Mike Campson turning on the play. Keeping all the ball alive for Equuleus. And we have a whistle. On the 60 yards. Chris Campson. He swings, he puts it up in there, it's going, and it just goes wide. A minute and 10 seconds, and the clock is ticking down. And Magula Prida is racing down the field. Magula Prida. Magula Prida. Hits it under the neck. They're racing down the field. Martin Pepa, they're going flat out in the last seconds of the field. And it's back there by Chris Campson. Quickly taken there by Magula Prida. Magula Prida. Oh, 30 seconds on the clock. The ball is a bounce out of the air. Chris Campson picks it up quickly. Taken away there by Magula Prida. And the ball hits the board, and that concludes the game. Let's get a big hand for both teams. Circa 10, Equuleus 7. Please stay for trophy presentation. Música, maestro.
Okay, so can you recap the game for us?
Well, what can I tell you? You know, it was a 1 goal difference all the way. Equuleus came back. They gave their best. They tied up. And that is polo, you know, a bad couple of bounces, you know, a couple of pressuring down, a couple of fouls. And Circa kept their cool, their collectedness. They kept pushing, and they got those 3 goals differences. But actually, it feels more like a 1 goal different game than a 3 goal different game, if you get my drift.
Right.
But it was an unbelievable game.
It was very exciting to watch. Thank you so much.
So we have the semifinals Wednesday, and next Saturday we have the final of the Monty Waterbury Cup, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
The winning team, number 1, Chris Delgato. Founder of the Circa. Number 2, Guille Agüero. Number 4, Martín Pepa. And number 3, man, Magula Prida. Deborah, we will love for you to give another prize from Alex and Annie for the most valuable player, so he can swing under the water for Aquaman, Magula Prida.
So we're back with the winner, Chris Delgado. Congratulations on your game.
Thank you very much.
How did you feel it went?
It was a tough game. They're a great team, all amazing players. It was hard fought the whole way. So even though we were up by 3, it was really a tight game the whole time. So
And playing on your own field, how was that?
even better, made it a little bit sweeter.
And who's this beautiful girl with you?
Molly. Molly.
Molly, she's beautiful.
That's my stepdaughter.
Congratulations, you did such a great job, and we really enjoyed watching it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm Rachel Feldman. Thanks so much for joining us at Bridgehampton Polo on VVH Hamptons Television. This was a really exciting match, and we hope you'll tune in next week.
Let's get a big hand. Presenting the best playing pony, Carbonera, played by Mariano Gonzalez.